Hello and welcome. We're Creative Typo. I'm Richard, your game master. Today we're playing Crown of the Oathbreaker, created by Elderbrain. With me is our brave group of adventurers. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello everyone, I am Nico and I play Sett, the Frenzied Mutant Barbarian Bugbear.
Hi, I'm Tisha, and I play Ponsonby Fingelfin, the Druid of Savage Blood.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, and I play Bibi Rothschild, the Cleric that is domain of the congregation.
Hey, Adam here, and I am playing Thotark, the Bugbear Entropist Bloodline Sorcerer.
We are currently in Chapter 2 of the campaign, last playing through the Plans of the Traders section, which we are kind of getting into the next part of it now, which will be the hunt for the Royal Architect. Would anyone like to recap what happened last time? Does anybody remember what happened last time?
It did not be me.
Notes.
Shit. I mean, shucks. Notes. These notes that Tisha wrote.
I don't know.
Okay, so wait, y'all were waiting on me.
I don't know.
Okay,
waiting on somebody. If you need, I can try and get you started.
Satyr King Dazmag, leader of the Fey Realm. Something happened with Signmonder. Signmonder thinks that the reason why the crown is corrupting things, and the reason why the king fell and was murdered by the Death Angel that was his ex-wife, and called the Oathbreaker, is because Satyr King Dazmag and him fought a long time ago, and the king made an oath to Dazmag, broke that oath, and now Dazmag said, well, I'm gonna get you and your lineage. And then it says Dazmag put a blessing on the crown. I don't think it was a blessing as much as a curse. And then we have to find some things, put it in a box, put the crown in a chest. But then there's something in the chest already. And if we take the thing out the chest, which is really dangerous, something bad's going to happen. I remember it sucked up like all of the moisture out of the air, like all the life around us. It was all sucked up or something like that. So anyway, very cohesive notes I just gave y'all. Very cohesive recap. I'm glad y'all listened.
Yeah.
Oh, and if we all end up with the same suit on the initial draw for our Cardic Inspiration, which we did, we all get crits. We all get a crit.
Yes, this is something that was talked about and we decided, and so this week it actually did happen. When everybody drew their Cardic Inspiration, everybody drew a club. So we're going to go ahead and roll with that, and so for this session, everybody's Cardic is going to be an ace.
Hooray! I'm very excited because I drew a 2.
It's a little bit of a step up for you.
Yeah, just a smidgen.
Just a smidge.
A smidgen, cute.
All right. So you had decided last time that you wanted to go after Narder Tick first, the Royal Architect, to try and find out more about the hidden passageway to get into the royal chambers. And you were told of his dwelling, which is actually up here on the north side of the inner wall, right here.
You better zoom in.
Gonna make that house right there.
Oh, just on
it. I'm moving in.
We are encroaching.
We are known for taking over houses.
I mean,
Literally.
it's been done. So, first things first, as you actually head out of the Lucky Leap to head out that direction, the first thing that you'll notice is it is still very dark and stormy out. It is still raining constantly. There's lightning in the skies. Like it is pretty much just as nasty as when you came into the Lucky Leap previously. As such, you notice that there's been a lot of flooding like throughout the city, and strangely, it seems like all of the foliage has been growing like overnight. Like all of the foliage you see is much shaggier, like overgrown, like very unnatural in the way that it seems to have just sprouted up. So you'll get all the way over to the house that you were pointed to for Narder Tick, and you get there. The door obviously is closed. Just a fairly simple wooden door. I guess take it from there.
I'm gonna knock. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay. So you knock, and you don't really get any answer from behind the door. You do notice that one of the neighbors kind of peeks their head out of their door and just ducks back into the house.
Yeah, definitely. Bibi is going to take this opportunity to get to know these people. If knocking on the door is not working and there's clearly someone in there, I look to everyone. I look to everyone and say, yes, how important is it that we gain their trust before we enter?
I say we wait for some lightning and then just go in.
We could
Or
ask
thunder.
the neighbors.
I think we should wait for thunder and go in. Thunder makes the noise, not lightning.
Can I be the thunder? And I'm going to pull out my weapon.
Well, their neighbor seems pretty nosy. We could probably find out something about him. Get a little bit of information.
So don't break it into. No.
Yeah, I mean, they're not answering, but maybe we can look in the windows or something. See what we can see.
Or we could just go talk to the neighbors.
Yeah, that works. You guys talk to the neighbors. I'll look in the window. 'Cause surely there's a window I can peep through.
But isn't that weird to like be peeping Tom?
I don't know. Isn't it weird to pull out a weapon at the front door?
I'll
I was
guard the
going to-
door.
But I will
Use
say
my-
there are windows.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I will follow Thotark, and we will go speak to the neighbors.
Ponsonby peeps the window.
Okay. So you look in the window. It doesn't really look like there's anyone home. There's no like lights that are on like from inside of the house. You can't really see any movement or anything going on in there. It pretty much just looks empty.
Hey, I don't think anybody's home. But well, I guess we can go ask the neighbors.
Yeah, I'll go and I'll just knock on their front door. If
Here.
they don't answer the front door, I'm gonna go knock on the window that they were looking out.
Okay. And they did actually like open their door and like peek out and duck back in.
Oh,
They
okay,
were
I thought
looking
they-
out like the window.
oh, okay.
Just
Then yeah.
clarification. But anyway, so you knock on the door. Shortly after, the person comes out. A human woman, kind of nondescript, or at least I'm making her nondescript.
Mhm.
Um,
Hey, Sorry to bother you. It's not best time for us to be out right now, but we're looking for your neighbor. Do you know any information if he's home or if he left?
Well, I should say it's not a good time to be out, but I don't really know where he is right now. I haven't seen him in probably at least a couple of days. Definitely not since this started.
Oh, was he doing anything last time you did see him?
I don't think anything out of the ordinary. I mean, he comes and goes the same as anyone else.
Okay. Well, we need to find out where he's at to make sure he's safe. Do you, did he give you a key to his house, or you know where he keeps a spare?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's all I got.
All right. Well, I guess you have a good night and try to stay safe.
Wait. Before you go. If we are on a very important mission. A mission that requires us to enter your neighbor's home. If he is in great danger, there may be information that is extremely pertinent to his safety. I need to trust that if we are going to enter his home for his own good, that we can count that we will not be alerting anyone's royal guards or anything like that of the sort.
Or also, do you know who he hangs out with? You know, maybe if he's not home, where he could be?
I don't really know. I mean, I like to try and keep tabs on people around my house, but I don't really care where they go beyond that.
Would a gold coin change your mind?
I wish I had more to tell you, because a gold coin would be very nice.
Hey.
So, if we break into his house, are you going to tell anybody? You're going to be a snitch?
So, how do I trust that you're not just trying to break in to take things?
That's a good question.
I'll give you a gold coin.
I am a priest of the Church of the Redeemer, a god of life and death. It is because I am here that you can trust me, for I am a priest of my word.
Yeah, and I'm a kick-ass duke, so I don't need stuff from his house.
Yes, duke and priest. Priesty duke.
Well, you know, maybe I could trust you a little more if I did get that gold.
Let me make sure I have gold. I do. I have a lot of gold.
Oh,
Okay.
Don't worry. I have a large portion that I gave to my friend the Duke over here. We were going to give it to the church, but if it means saving a life directly, then I see no reason why you shouldn't have it.
I got it. It's fine.
How's everybody? Oh shit! How's everybody doing in there? Is everybody with everything going on? Is everybody healthy, safe inside there?
In my house?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we're fine.
Have you had any incidents with the storm or anything come by your house?
Well, I mean, there have been maybe a few people going by, but mostly in a hurry. They definitely didn't want to be out in this, and I don't really either. We've really been staying inside.
What do you make of this? Like, have you ever seen anything like this before?
Oh no, nothing like this. This is quite horrid.
Okay.
Oh, and one last question. I don't know if this was asked. How often does your neighbor leave for days at a time?
Well, I mean, being the royal architect, he definitely has had some duties that have kept him away from his house for extended amount of times before. I don't think it was really that odd, but it's not necessarily that he's always out for days at a time.
And Richard, you said that the lawn was overgrown, right?
Yes, but you've noticed that all of the foliage, like all the grass, trees, bushes, all throughout the
Like,
city.
Even like the neighbor's lawn is.
Yeah, even the
overgrown too.
neighbor's
Oh,
lawn, like everything you pass, like everything looks overgrown right now.
Okay.
Um,
And I
I'm gonna-
do. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I was going to thank you for your help in this matter. And if you ever need someone to talk to, I am a priest of the Church of the Redeemer, not really a therapist, but like I can show you God. Take that how you will. I am just letting you. I want to do. Bye. I want to do a. I want to do a Arcana check on.
Okay.
Maybe if it's not like if it's everything and nobody's taking care of their lawns, maybe it's like something that's out of their control.
And I'm gonna say to her, I'm gonna actually say to Bibi, I'm gonna be like, let's go do a B&E, priest of God, and I'm gonna wink at the lady.
B&E.
This is Dane Cook special.
Yeah, because aren't we worried that the princess would have gotten him because he
Yeah.
knows?
That's why we were going there first.
Mother, shh. Would anyone else like to Arcana the grass?
Yeah. Oh, Arcana the grass. Hey.
Hell yeah, please.
I got a
6
8.
8 and shit.
So I'd say that Thotark and Ponsonby both realize that while this doesn't seem to be the effect of like any particular spell or anything that you know of, it does definitely seem to be some very strong magic, and most likely seems to be related to all of these other strange happenings, this crazy rain, the lightning, and everything else. Like all of it seems like it's probably related.
Do y'all tell Bibi that?
Yeah.
Rain makes grass green.
No.
Magic
no.
rain makes grass magically green.
Okay. Y'all. Okay, so like, am I trying to push too hard to find the problem? Like, are we trying to exposition more? Because I'm like, there's clearly something wrong here.
So
I mean, I guess Thotark would say like, I mean, it seems like his grass and all the plants that we passed on the way here seem to be growing crazy fast with whatever's going on with this spell from the crown or curse or whatever.
I'm gonna shout over in front of the door. Can I go in or what?
Yeah, break it.
I'm gonna try the door handle first to see if it's
Okay.
unlocked before I break in.
It is actually locked.
Oh, well then I use my shoulder.
Okay. So give me a athletics check.
We're not trying to be discreet about it this
All right.
this
Baldur's
point.
Gate, do I have
Come
guided?
The door's a little bit more solid than you thought it was going to be, and you just kind of just shove into it and it doesn't budge.
Hey, you need a little help there, brother, and I'll touch the doorknob with my pinky.
Okay, so the doorknob will disintegrate, and the door is easy to swing open now.
I still use my shoulder. I'm mad.
Okay, you use your shoulder, and it does actually open inward. So it just kind of flies in and slams in against the interior wall.
Good. Hello? Anyone home?
You hear no response.
I'm just gonna throw this out there that I'm the one that brought upon the topic of breaking in, and I supremely disagree with how we're going about this.
Bribing a neighbor so that you can break and enter. Like, what's wrong with
I had a
this?
plan, and I don't like they were going against it.
I do want to look around to see if there's any kind of struggle in here to look like. Does it look like he was taken by anyone?
Yeah.
Was there a fight?
So, go ahead and give me a investigation check.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
So, so Sett will notice,
And Ponsonby.
and Ponsonby, Sett and Ponsonby will notice that near the front door on the ground, there seems to be some dried feces. Not like a pile or anything, but just like remnants from a shoe.
Okay.
Oh.
Remnants from a shoe?
Yeah, like some of it was on a shoe and like rubbed off. Like it's not like a pile or something.
Does it look like horse feces or does it look like werewolf feces?
Well, give me a nature check.
Hey,
Does it
I'm
have-
proficient in this. God!
Whammy. Double whammy.
Oh.
Here we go. Oh,
Hey, come look at this poop over here. Do you guys know what it is?
Okay.
looks
if
like poo.
intelligence, yes.
Yes, it's intelligence.
No, let me just. If I know about poop, I swear to God, this is.
Well, none of the rest of us
Okay.
do. Oh my,
None of us know about
No,
poop.
none of you know about poop.
We're all city folk.
none of us poop.
But the thing is, like, me and Sett aren't.
Yeah, we
like,
had a
originally.
farm. We're
Yeah,
farmers.
we had a farm. We
Well, I
Yeah.
guess you just didn't farm whatever this kind of animal is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't farm werewolves. Okay.
Alrighty. So let's see.
somebody should get that up.
Wait, you want somebody to scrape this poop up?
I
scrape
mean,
it
I
up.
can press to digitate it.
I'll put it in my pocket.
No! I slap it out of your hands. Oh,
Slap
we
the
don't.
poop.
I just yes, I slapped the poop. It's on my hands now, but it's dried, so it's like crumbly, dusty. We don't need to do that. This house has clearly been abandoned.
Do we?
We can continue looking through the house for signs of a struggle.
Yeah, or anything that would have like a map of the castle on it, or any of his old work, or like maybe a secret hiding place that he would have put something.
Yeah.
Well, give me a perception check.
Okay.
All of us. or
Eyes
just Ponsonby?
open.
Oh, never mind.
Anybody who wants to look around, but Ponsonby's got it. So,
Yep.
That's-
so you find a hidden compartment in a closet that inside has a small packet that contains a strange, scentless yellow dust. Scentless yellow dust.
Is it possible that we can identify them? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It may be possible.
So I found like this little package of yellow dust. I don't think that it's poop. Because it doesn't smell like anything. Does anybody maybe know what this is?
It's a clue.
If someone would like to roll an Arcana on it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's try it again.
Yep.
Arcana.
oh.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Okay, fuck
So-
it. I'm using my crit.
Hold on.
I'm using my cardic.
Okay. All right then. So so Thotark would be able to recognize this as dust of odorlessness. Basically it has 2 doses remaining, and you can use a dose to basically make yourself smell invisible. Like
Oh.
you Febreze yourself.
nose blind.
Can
And,
we go? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Essentially, what that has the effect of is it gives you advantage on stealth rolls against creatures that rely on smell to be able to perceive things.
Oh. And there's 2 left, you say?
There are
Is
2
it-
doses left.
Does it look like there were more?
There
So-
definitely were more, yes.
So I definitely know this. This is dust of odorlessness. Doesn't help us with what we're looking for here. But we're wanting to be sneaky, get past something, this is the stuff to do it with. Especially with the werewolves, I'm sure they could sniff us out. I know old Wolfie boy that was helping me out. He was sniffing around quite a bit.
And also one more thing, the effects last for 1 hour.
Yeah. Gives us an hour to work with for two of us.
Or maybe just put it on that poop so Sett can put it in his pocket.
Let's not. I'm going to grab it.
Just kind of scrape it up.
No, not the
Thotark.
poop. The dust.
I already tried
know.
scraping it up. Thotark, Artie Lynn's redeemed a cardic inspiration for you in our chat.
Aw.
I drew a 3 of diamonds. Thank you.
Hey, you know it's something. Could still be handy.
That's 3 that I need later.
Yeah, yep.
Got a feeling
Thanks,
I'm going to be
Linz.
rolling. We've already rolled a lot.
I will grant you. I will
What
grant
else
you
was?
probably more in this particular session.
What else was in that thing? Just the dust.
That was the only thing in the compartment, right?
Now, with that 26 perception, did she get like any maps or
So
like
no
anything?
like maps of like the royal chambers or anything. Like you think maybe, at least as far as you can tell around the house, he doesn't really seem to maybe work here in the house much. He probably like has a room where he works like in the castle, like in the palace area.
Are there any, I guess, receipts for leasing a place?
No, but I tell you what, if I could have somebody give me, I guess anything that would maybe equate to like sort of a knowledge local. I know there's not
History.
really a knowledge
History?
local,
Like a
but anything
history?
that,
history, I think.
anything that you have that could maybe substitute as that to some extent.
Yeah, there's like history or there's survival, depending on what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Survival. Oh,
What's my survival? Ooh, I'll do survival.
Yeah, I'm going to do survival.
Mother.
oh
Thank God,
So-
one of us.
that was
So-
almost.
30, 20.
And in this case, I think survival will kind of work. Kind of what I was getting at was kind of knowing something about like the things that are in the city. And I feel like as far as urban settings go, like that's pretty much what survival is.
Yeah.
So anyway, so you realize, Thotark, that where you are here is actually pretty close to what is essentially a zoo, a place called the Monster Menagerie.
Oh.
And so it maybe stands to reason that if he's going somewhere where there's just like a bunch of unrecognizable animal poop, maybe it came from the
Yeah.
zoo.
I just had an epiphany. Think I used that word right.
An
Anyways,
epiphany?
they an epiphany. So none of us know what this poop is. I mean, we know horse poop when we see it. I'm sure y'all do. But there's the Monster Menagerie, like it's right down the road.
just
We
north of
passed
you.
it on the way here. They got all kinds of animals there. Maybe he's hiding with the animals. If he's tracking in poop from there.
Okay. I mean, I don't know why he would be hide. Does he know to hide yet? Maybe he does. I don't know. I don't think I
Maybe.
would know to hide.
Well,
Maybe
it-
he designed
there.
it.
Yeah. But he might have been there when this all started, so
That makes sense. I'm
Maybe
good to
prob-
go there. If you want, I can't. I don't see anything else here. Maybe there's some popcorn in the cabinet that I can eat because it sounds really good right now. And for some reason, I'm craving hot popcorn.
He
yeah. You
He's
look
an
through the
architect,
pantry
right?
and there's definitely some popcorn there.
Nice.
okay, so
So-
when we were browsing through his paperwork, did he have any like deeds?
Like you didn't find anything like that.
Okay. Cool. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. So, if that is what y'all are wanting to do, head to the zoo, the Monster Menagerie.
Okay.
Then we will go ahead and take a short break before we move there.
No.
Sounds good.
And we're back. So, you have decided that you will go to the Monster Menagerie to try and further investigate and find Narder Tick, who it seems may have been going there because of some mysterious poop. So, the Monster Menagerie, as you may have already deduced, is this large place up here. The entrance in particular is right here. So, now that you've kind of gotten a look as to where that is in the layout, is there any particular way you want to try and approach, or are you just going to go straight to the front gates?
I feel like Sett and Thotark would have been to the Monster Menagerie before. It's not like a...
I mean, it's entirely plausible.
Right? So, are there multiple entrances to this place?
There's only really one main entrance. The rest of it is all walled. Like, I guess technically there's a service entrance right next to the main entrance, but that doesn't really change where you're coming in.
It's this spot here where my cursor is, like, or is it a... Where is it at?
I don't see your cursor.
Oh,
there you are. Okay. What,
is
what are you asking exactly?
that where the Monster Menagerie is, or is it outside the city? wall?
Yeah. This whole thing, like this whole thing around where your cursor is, actually here, you should be able to see my cursor now, right?
Okay.
Like this whole walled area here is the Monster Menagerie.
Yeah, I don't see your cursor, but okay.
Oh.
I think I see the wall. Well, maybe.
But yeah, where your cursor was, like if you look out, there's like a gray wall that surrounds that area. That wall is the wall for the Monster Menagerie.
Gotcha. And there's only one way in.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not very busy right now because it's storming.
Oh yeah,
So,
You can't imagine that it's really going to be all that busy. Like
I would say main entrance then.
Unless someone feel like climbing. I don't.
All right, so I will go ahead and jump us over to the map transition.
Actually, I think that maybe I transform into like some monster that would normally be in there, as in be like one of your pets or something that you're taking to see their cousins. And then she transforms into a giant spider.
All right. So, as you can see, it is raining, and that is really cool.
It is really cool.
I was actually really impressed with this map. But anyway, so as you see here at the entrance, you have these large gates here. The service entrance I was talking about is just over on the side here. In both of the cases, the gates are actually chained and padlocked.
Not for long.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we look in, can we see any animals? Like, is there any loose animals?
So none of the you know that none of the exhibits are right here at the entrance. And looking in from what you can see, you don't really see any running around in this area.
Okay.
I'm gonna motion to Bibi to break the lock.
Are we in pursuit? If we are in pursuit of Narder Tick and we are trying to save his life, then a little bit of B&E will not be frowned upon by the Redeemer. So,
This is a public facility, but it's owned by the Queen. We're here to save a life.
So if I look over at the service entrance, is there a lock on it like this?
Yeah, both have like
same.
a
Okay.
large chain and padlocks.
Okay.
Ponsonby can just climb over the service entrance and look for a key.
If Ponsonby would like to do that, Ponsonby can.
I don't think that I can communicate that to them, but Ponsonby will raise one of her arms and then just quickly scurry up to the service entrance and then try to find a key for the padlock.
Okay. I'm just gonna pop you in here. So inside of this area, you do see a few carts down here just to the south of you that seem to be just transport carts, maybe some like various crates and sacks and things like that are in them. There's this large fountain here. Which really just decorative. It's the where was that? Anyways, you do see here next to the main gate, there's like a small booth on either side. This is like the ticket taking booths, and then there's a door kind of in the far across from this little entryway area that you should be able to see.
Okay. Yeah, I want to try to go into this door.
Okay.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
Okay.
So you open the door. This is actually the gift shop. There are a bunch of goods all over a bunch of shelves. Just various things like some plush dolls of some of the various creatures, like a bunch of like little tchotchkes, like things you can just kind of decorate your house with, or commemorative things that maybe have like maybe images of some of the monsters on them.
Can you tell me what one of the plushies is?
There is a plushie of an owl bear.
All right, I'm gonna grab the owl bear plushie and then make my way to this door.
Okay. So going in here, this is just like I said, a small like ticket booth of sorts.
Okay.
There is like a till, like where they would collect the money. There's of course like a chair, like a little desk, but it does look like nobody's in here. Like it's pretty much just empty.
Okay.
Aside from those things.
What does the ticket booth look like? Like, how is it like a glass front and then there's a small opening?
Yeah, like there'll be just like that slot underneath that you can slide like the money tickets, whatnot through.
All right, I'm gonna put the owlbear in the money ticket slot, and then I'm gonna break the glass.
Okay.
What do I need to roll to break glass?
Well, I give you your choice of if you're trying to do it via like an attack or just kind of power through it. Basically, it's either an athletics or it's an attack roll.
Sure. I'll do an attack roll. This spider has a +7 to melee.
Mhm.
Sorry, did I say +7? I definitely meant +5. 12.
You still hit it. It's a stationary pane of glass.
Did I break the glass?
Roll damage.
Okay. Six damage.
Yes. You do actually shatter the glass.
All right,
So-
and then we
Yeah. So for
Ponsonby
the
tries
others,
to-
you see Spider-Bee crash through the glass on the like ticket booth over there.
Was it over here?
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh yes. Oh, sorry. I forget that you can't necessarily see everything that's going on. But yes,
All right, I'm gonna-
it's this one over here.
Can I get into the ticket booth too? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
The
right
glass
now
is broken.
the glass is
Yeah.
broken, so
yeah.
there is an opening large enough for you to fit through.
all right, sweet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through,
Carefully crawl through the glass.
but I collide with at least one wall, so I'm gonna have you do it, Richard.
Yeah.
Good call.
actually before Sett goes in, Ponsonby's gonna point at the owlbear plushie.
The owlbear break it.
No, it's in the ticket thing. Like, take
Oh.
your ticket to get in.
I'll take a piece of paper out of my pocket and rip it in half and give him half. Give the plushie half.
Obviously, what you meant.
Yeah, sure. And then Ponsonby just takes the owlbear plushie and throws it at Sett's head. And then, because we can't communicate.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and pop y'all in here. Because both of you were coming in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I can probably pop. There we go.
Oh. Well, it's not letting me through the door.
Oh, it's not letting you through
Oh.
the door.
I had to like ease through it.
You had
Nope.
to ease through.
Nope, it's not letting me in. I'm stuck on the wall.
I'm in.
Are you in now?
There we go. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So the same description like what I'd mentioned before, the large fountain here, the carts over in the staging area, the other ticket booth over on the other side, gift shop over here.
Are the animals hiding in because of the rain?
So if you're talking about down here to the south, like in this water area here,
Yeah.
is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Those animals
So-
look dead.
So looking down here, you do see what look like not only the corpses of several. Actually, make sure that I get this the right way. 'Cause I don't want to tell you they're alligators and they turn out to be crocodiles.
Yeah. That would be embarrassing.
They are crocodiles. Yes, there do seem to be the corpses of several crocodiles scattered throughout here that you can see on the map. And you see over here, like towards this like stands amphitheater area, you see a few humanoid corpses.
Aw. Is that a triceratops
That's a
been killed too?
triceratops. We're not
Yes.
close enough to see that.
I mean,
Oh,
you
I
might be
mean-
able to
Oh
kind of
my
see it
God.
from a distance. I mean, it is pretty large.
It is.
Oh, Sett
it is-
sheds
it
a
is-
tear. The triceratop was like my favorite part of this Zoom exhibit. Like the only thing I came here to see.
Well,
It's
as you would
it's
recall,
okay,
there were actually two triceratopses.
Oh, well, I only shed one tear.
King
'cause
King
only one of them
Blackthorn
was dead.
and Queen Bonnie Spike.
Can I
Aw.
tell if that's the king or the queen? If
The
I can't
horns
tell,
are
it's
this-
fine. But
I'd say
I
from
love
this distance in the rain, you wouldn't be able to tell.
I swear vengeance on whoever killed the triceratops.
Ponsonby sees that there's a raft across the
Are you meaning
On?
this here?
yeah.
So this and this wooden square here, the lighter colored wooden square, this is actually just a wooden platform.
Oh, it
and
totally
then,
looks like a raft, right?
yeah, but you're looking at it from the top. It's kind of hard to say. This other piece here, this is a cage, essentially, that they can like hoist up, like lower down, like into the pen. The water here is all like a good bit lower than the like surrounding rocks, amphitheater, and whatnot. Although Sett and Thotark, having been here before, you'd realize that the water is a lot higher than it normally is, probably from all of this rain. But it's still only just reaching up to the bottom of the amphitheater here, whereas normally it was about like 10 or 15 feet below that.
Should we check out those bodies?
So where you are right now, it's pretty much a pretty steep drop down to the water.
Yeah, there's a bridge over there though that I can see. That's kind of what I was...
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If we go up here, it looks like there's some bodies up there towards the bridge.
I just don't want to go moving around your map and then mess something up.
Well, I guess don't move very far until we've established that you're going somewhere.
All right, I'm going to go toward that bridge after I said that to my friends.
Bibi.
Okay.
Bibi's outside still.
Do I make it to the bridge, Richard? Or do I get attacked?
I mean, if that's what we're doing, yeah, you can go right on up to the bridge area, and nothing seems to happen in that stretch.
What? There's Bibi.
Why, hello.
If I get attacked by a triceratops, I'm going to be so mad. All right.
Ponsonby is trying so hard with their spider fingers to take a crocodile tooth. Spider fingers? Spider arms?
fingers.
Legs? I think spiders
Spider
have
legs?
legs and mandibles.
They don't have arms.
They don't have arms.
Okay.
They got claws too.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll try to bite a tooth out of this one right here that's kind of like on the edge.
Yeah.
This looks like you're making out with a dead crocodile.
Just a spider making out with a dead crocodile. Just normal things.
Very Ponsonby. All right.
So yeah, you work on that. It does actually feel a little loose, so you get to wiggling on it, and it starts coming out.
I'm just a little behind then.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'd say it doesn't take you terribly long to get it out. Maybe just a couple of minutes.
Well, I definitely want to be looking at these bodies.
Alrighty.
What exhibit is this up here?
So the exhibit that you're standing outside of right now is actually the greenhouse, as it's called.
Oh, okay.
It's really not like an animal exhibit. It's just like kind of like a botanical garden of sorts.
Okay.
As you recall.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, the sign outside of it, as you can see the sign right there. Yeah. The sign outside of it says, "Get transported to distant lands by the bloom of amazing colors and scents."
I'm gonna go across the bridge until something attacks me. I'm trying to get over and look at what killed those people.
So as far as these people here, it's kind of hard to say what they died of. They all definitely look to be in a pretty bad way, though.
Which people are you talking about?
The bodies where you're standing.
Oh, okay.
Like it almost kind of seems like they were maybe like bludgeoned or maybe strangled. Like it doesn't seem like a bunch of cuts or anything like that. Really more like bruising and maybe more like pressure wounds, like where like their skin would have split open rather than like be cut.
That does not sound fun. Is there anything else inside there, or is it just more dead people?
So you can see like easily like a few more dead people like just inside of the area. So from there, could you go ahead and give me a perception check?
Yeah. I'm not very perceptive.
So you're not very perceptive, but I'll go ahead and describe this a little more for you. So the greenhouse is a domed glass structure. Diameter is 40 feet. It goes up to a height of 20 feet, and there's a 6 foot tall wooden structure around the base of it, supporting the glass. Inside, there are a lot of various plants, a lot of colorful plants that have all grown quite incredibly. As you can see kind of in this back corner over here, this tree seems to have grown probably double its size just recently, as it is now broken through the glass dome and extends out above it.
Do I see any like creeping vines going on anywhere?
So there are vines pretty much all over this. It's a pretty tangled mess as it is right now. As the tree is kind of broken through, like rain has been able to come in and has affected all of the plant life in here as well.
I'm gonna back away and I'll be like, there's a lot of vines in there and these people have been strangled and stuff. Like, I don't know what kind of magic this rain is doing to these plants, but maybe them being alive is one of them. Well, other than they're alive, but you know what I mean. Aggressively alive. Maybe.
Oh.
Aggressively alive. They're alive and they don't even care if you know it.
Yeah. I don't need to look at plants. I want to come check on this triceratops.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk this way across the bridge. Anything happen?
So crossing the bridge, nothing happens. As you come out up here, you can tell this kind of pathway where normally it would just be ground with like some stonework is actually lightly flooded. Like it's just got standing water over top of it. It's not deep; you can still walk, but it is covered a bit in water.
All right, I'm gonna try crossing over as short as I can to stay out of the water to the other platform and look at this dead body thing.
So the back of the amphitheater area here is actually raised. It's a little hard to tell it from the drawing, but if you come down here, there are some stairs that lead up to get into it.
Oh, I'll do that.
Okay. So so you go ahead and look at the bodies here, you said?
Yep.
So the bodies here are wearing the uniforms of menagerie caretakers. So it seems most likely that these are some of the caretakers that have been killed. The corpses all look pretty badly mangled. Like something really did a number on them.
Does it look like a creature got to them, or does it look like they were murdered by bludgeoned to death?
Probably more like a creature. Like they are definitely just a mangled, torn up mess.
Gotcha. Does it look like maybe a crocodile got them?
I suppose that's a pretty decent theory.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna go with then. Looks like the crocs got him over here. Did you get that tooth, Ponsonby?
Ponsonby is still across that pond area, but they hold up the tooth in their little spidey hands, legs. Apparently, sorry. Apparently, spiders don't have hands. Legs.
Have like little hook claws at the end of their legs.
Yeah. I would argue that the front legs of the spider are the hands.
Hook hands.
Yeah. So, spider Ponsonby can't speak, but shows you the tooth across the pond.
I give a thumbs up. Big thumbs up from across the pond.
So for everyone else, like is everyone else just kind of hanging around? People follow Sett, kind of chilling.
Yeah.
I want to stealth. I want to stealth and make my way. Like while he was going up there, I wanted to like look over here. Like I want to peek in the door, whatever's in there.
So this area right here, and you can read on the sign that you're right next to now. This is actually an exhibit called Guess the Mimic. On the sign it says, "Guess the Mimic. Spot the monster before it eats the rabbit." This area, there's iron bars that are surrounding the cage. Except as you notice down in this corner over here, the bars actually look like they've been kind of like rusted away.
Oh, wonderful. There's also a person in there.
There is a body in there. Yes,
A body. Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Bibi, was there anything else you were doing in particular?
No, not at all.
Did you want to like follow one of the two of them, or just hang back with Ponsonby?
I think that I was following. I think you said Sett. We were all following Sett. I think I'm following Sett.
Okay. So you went ahead and went over here to the amphitheater area with them.
Yes.
And then Ponsonby, you're still trying to catch up with them.
Yes.
Okay.
Call me Spider P.
Spider Bee. So I'd say you probably are at least onto the bridge by the time that we're kind of moving through all of this stuff. But before we go any further, let's go ahead and take our second break, and we're back.
Yeah.
So now that we've kind of gone through the rounds of what everybody was doing, I'm going to go ahead and give you some more Sett. So you also notice, so this cage over here is currently lowered so that it's like half in the water, and you notice that there's someone that looks to be inside of it and is kind of slumped over a bit, but not like in the water. Like they're partially submerged, but their head is above water.
Bibi, help me. We gotta help this person. And I'm gonna run over there to try it. Is there like a lever to hoist up, or a wheel, or?
Yeah, there's like a wheel over here at like the base of this like little crane arm here.
All right, so I start turning, and it's the wrong way at first, and then I panic and spin faster the other way.
Every single time. So as you do this, as you get over here to grab at the wheel, suddenly, this is gonna be fun.
Oh shit.
So suddenly, out of the water, just next to this platform, there is a gigantic, not technical term, technically huge, crocodile that rears up out of the water, and will actually say to you, yeah, I know, right? But will actually say to you, "Are you my feed? Or did you bring meat?"
There's some leftover triceratops behind me.
I've already had triceratops. What else do you have?
Of course, he's already had triceratops. Like, hey, so, we only brought triceratops because that's all we could bring for today. But I mean, it'll be like, yeah, like, sorry, you've already had this, but also like it's sustenance. You need this, so like, go ahead and eat, man. It'll help you feel better, bro.
Very
I could
slowly.
just eat you.
I'm slowly still spinning the thing to pull the cage up. Like,
You could eat me, but I am not nearly as much meat as the leftover triceratops. Also, like, it's not even like a good chew, man. It's just gristle and like toxic masculinity over here. So like, you don't want this, man. You don't want this. You want dead triceratops because it's tastier. You're gonna get the good amount of like good fats and like amino acids. So like, don't eat me.
Dead triceratops. It's what's for dinner.
While they're talking, Ponsonby is going to try to scurry as quick as possible over to one of the dead human bodies or dead people bodies.
Okay.
Like this one.
Okay. Jump over.
Thanks.
Okay. I will say that like I'm doing all of this to stall. It was primarily for Sett to get the body up.
Hmm.
So, do you want to roll something to see how successful I am, or for like both Sett and Ponsonby to do their things?
Sure. Is there anything that you have that you think would be appropriate?
What do you mean?
Like as far as like a roll?
like a persuasion.
Performance or persuasion? Yeah.
Let's do persuasion.
All right. This meat, it's delicious. We are trying to avoid a fight with crocodile. All right, so if I look over at Bravanius, roll performance. It so saith. Okay. Hey, I'm using Macardic, so crit. Fuck that noise.
Crit.
So you think that you've got this crocodile's attention pretty well. It doesn't seem to be paying any attention to Sett or Ponsonby.
Okay. Okay. Well then.
Did you come all the way over here, or are you still up here on the amphitheater area?
No, I am with.
You came over with Sett, like over to this
Sett.
area.
Yes. Yeah, I'm with Sett.
Okay.
I get Sett and Thotark mixed up. Okay.
So
yeah. I say. Hey, you. You seem large. How did you get this big?
I don't know. It just sort of happened. As I got bigger, I got hungrier.
And what is your usual appetite? What have the menageriist been feeding you?
They so
Yes.
one of those things where it's like, I swear I read this somewhere. Here.
Oh, I
So-
thought you were trying not to tell me. Okay.
No. Okay. Well, it used to be goats. And the goats were good. But now, if I'm going to eat goats, I need to eat lots of goats. One goat's not enough. Even that triceratops wasn't enough. I need more.
So what you're saying is that if you are fed an adequate amount, we're all good here.
Yes, if you keep me fed well, I may spare you. After all, the caretaker in the cage, he fed me well.
I may ask, why is this poor? Well, why is this caretaker in the cage?
He actually put himself in there. I don't mind keeping him. It's actually kind of funny if you think about it.
Aha, yes. I too am laughing. I just if you could please elaborate on the joke. It's funny why he's in there.
Can I open the cage at this point? Like, is the guy awake in there, or is he like passed out?
He seems to be passed out.
Okay, so I'm trying to, while Bibi is doing all this, open the cage, grab the guy, pull him out.
Can you give me a stealth check?
Do I have to? Hey, that's a 17.
Too low.
I know.
Can Ponsonby do a stealth check as well?
All
A natural one.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Ponsonby
Richard.
can do a stealth.
I'm still
How's that gonna
stealth
come?
away from all this right now.
Listen, Brevanius is trying to fucking distract his ass off.
Well,
I have a +7 to that, so
Okay. So he doesn't seem to be paying you any mind at all. Like he still seems pretty focused on Bibi.
okay.
No, go
And
ahead.
so I had just asked why is that keeper in the cage?
Well, he put himself in there when I awakened and started eating the other crocodiles and other caretakers. He panicked and jumped in there. And I didn't really feel a need to go after him. After all, like I said, he always gave me some of the best meats. But it is funny how the captor becomes the captive.
Do you feel captured in your current environment?
How could I not?
And how does that make you feel?
Captured. I thought we went over this.
No. There. I'm going like full Ottoman, like full glasses on my shirt, like full like clipboard and writing. I'm a therapist. Yes.
How did that make you feel?
Yes. I've noticed that we've had better days here. The zookeeper is here, and you are now here. What is the likelihood of you becoming free again?
Well, didn't really think about it that way, but maybe if I were free, I could go eat so much more.
And how does that make you feel?
Hungry.
Eat so much more what? Are we looking for more goats? Are we looking for are we looking for food? Are we looking to terrorize villages? I mean, we're looking for, if and or the
Well, I suppose terrorizing villages could bring me food. Maybe if I terrorize a village enough, they would just supply me with food constantly.
But you're like you shouldn't eat people. Like you shouldn't eat like humanoid people, right? We shouldn't do that.
Why not?
Because a humanoid person is like totally about to like save you from this place or whatever. So like you shouldn't do that.
How about this?
Yeah.
If you free me from this place, I won't eat you.
But then I'm going to unleash you on so many other people. Hey, you know what? Before we like get into like delegations, let me go talk to let me ponder this for a second. Let me Ponsonby this for a second.
What?
Yeah, as they were speaking, Ponsonby is trying to stealth behind this crocodile because number one, she realizes I did roll an Arcana check. Is this a magic crocodile from the rain or something?
As far as you can tell, that seems to be probably what it is. Or at least that seems to be the only thing that's happened recently that would suddenly maybe cause a crocodile to become sentient.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
talking.
speaking. So
It is
Ponsonby,
actually speaking in common, yes.
right. So Ponsonby's, I guess her circle of the savage blood, like their whole thing is that they're obsessed with monstrosities, and this is, to me, definitely a monstrosity. So number one, she wants its tail, but number two, she realizes that we cannot unleash this creature and it needs to be put down for the sake of all of the other creatures and all of the other humanoid anything. We're going to have to fight this. We're going to have to kill this thing. So she has been, as you're speaking, stealthing up behind.
So one other thing that I will point out is that this is actually at least somewhat deep water.
Right, but I'm a spider, so
yeah. Just making sure you're aware.
Yeah, no, I was aware. I was wondering what you would make if you would make me roll, because I know like spiders can like walk on water and stuff.
At least to some extent. I'll allow it for this.
Okay, all right. I didn't know if I was like underwater or something and like trying to swim with my 8 legs up to catch a breath and then going back under.
I feel like most spiders don't do very well underwater. There are spiders that definitely do, but
Okay. So what? I mean, I guess I can reverse back to like here.
And like I said,
if
if we want to go with like the like walking over the water thing, like I think that can work, because I mean,
okay.
The main reason it works is because spiders are light enough not to break the tension of water. So
Right. And I have like special legs and 2 arms.
Arms with hands.
All right. So yeah, you're sneaking on up. Bibi is having his chat with this thing. Doesn't seem to be going too well, and Sett is trying to, I guess, get this guy out of the cage. So
Yeah,
pulling him out, just pulling him on out, unconscious,
pulling
and
him
everything.
out, whether he likes it or not.
I was just sneaking around and trying to see if I see anything around the amphitheater thing.
So where you are, you don't really see anything other than just the big triceratops corpse right in front of you. The sign ahead of you, and you would probably even remember, like, this area ahead of you is the triceratops pen.
Okay. I also, like, while they were doing all that, I wanted to look down here too.
Okay. So this sign, like where you are now, indicates that this is actually a pin for the eaters of iron, as it calls them. The sign particularly says, "Throw your metal trinkets to the eaters of iron from the Shendar Mountains."
Okay.
And you'll also notice that both in this corner over here and down here at the bottom, it appears that the iron bars have been rusted away.
Okay, so these iron eaters ate the bars for the mimic place and here. Seems a dumb way to contain something that needs metal.
So if you look carefully, there's actually 2 cages here. The exterior here is iron bars. The interior, this is an all wooden cage on the interior.
I see that.
But you see that up here in the corner, it seems to have been broken.
Okay. All right. I don't think I would go any further than that. I definitely see the dead bodies here. Those dead bodies, do they look like they've been mangled too?
They don't really look all that mangled, but one thing that you would notice is that like any kind of like metal bits of their armor is gone. Like their weapons that are laying there, like any of the spears, you just see a stick. There's no head to the spears.
Do we have like a rust monster or something?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. I would have definitely ran away from that and came over here. And I'm gonna like peek around and try and catch a glimpse of what they're doing over here, so I can be caught up with everybody.
So I mean, from what you can see from there, I'd say you probably be able to at least see the tip of the snout of the crocodile sticking up, which probably seems very odd to you. Gigantic crocodile snout. Sett is trying to pull the guy out of the cage that seems to be unconscious. I know. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. All that you can see that. You probably wouldn't be able to see Ponsonby from there. But yeah, you can at least get a gist of what's going on with Sett and Bibi and kind of the crocodile. As much sense as that makes. So actually, quick question. So you're just passing straight across to the other side here?
Who?
Thotark. Like you crossed over from the square over here to the square over here.
Yeah. Okay. I was just trying to get a closer look at the alligator. I do have a stealth of 23 right now.
Okay. So when you cross over, there's just so much here. It's hard to keep track of all of it.
Yeah.
All right.
I triggered something.
Go ahead and actually roll me a perception check.
All right. Nope. I rolled low.
Okay.
I got a 5.
In that case. Here, where did it go? Okay, there we go. Then I will need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Poor thing. You got this.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate, am I able to give him guidance?
At this moment, no.
I'm gonna add my 3 of diamonds to make that 16.
Okay. So 16 you pass.
Sweet.
So as you start crossing over, you realize that that you kind of stepped on a trigger for a trap, but you're able to quickly like draw your foot back, as it kind of like a bear trap of sorts snaps shut.
Wow. Well, it breaks my stealth with that noise. I'm guessing.
At least to some extent. I mean, it's not like, oh, there was a noise over there. Like, I know that person is right there.
Yeah,
it's raining pretty hard. I'm sure the rain helps cover up stuff.
It would possibly alert somebody that something's going on because of the noise.
All right, well, I'm going
but not
to
necessarily
hurry.
Like, oh, well, I see you.
I'm going to scurry over and hide behind the triceratops.
Okay. All right.
with the doors. 'Cause I don't know if
The
that crocodile's
dead
coming.
triceratops body.
Yeah, it's big enough to
You're
hide.
doing great.
It is big enough to hide behind, yes. So before we go any further, let's go ahead and take our long break.
Okay.
So we should be back in about 7 minutes,
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
and we're back. So, where we left off just a few minutes ago, I think everybody was thinking they were going to fight this thing.
I was
Yeah.
hiding after almost getting my leg chopped off with a bear trap. Oh, and thank you, Lindsay, for saving my leg, because your 3 saved me.
See, threes come in handy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Three's company too for
Mhm.
your legs.
I got 2 of them.
Ponsonby has the sneak attack. Did I get this guy out of the cage yet? I'm gonna try and wake him up.
Yeah, I'd say you have the cage open. Like you can at least try and like get him awake.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and wake him up. I'm gonna like tap his face a little bit and like get my giant bugbear head like right in front of his face. Like my skin's all gross and stuff. Just be right in front of him and be like, "Hey, wake up! You wake up, menagerie guy. Hello."
So
Does he wake up?
so he will kind of come to at that time and just kind of sit up, kind of startled and like looking around, and like as he sees that he's not like locked in the cage anymore, he seems pretty panicked.
All right, I'm still kind of holding him. I'm like, "Do you know where Narder Tick is?"
Who?
Oh, well, damn, that was a waste of time. Go ahead, get out of here.
Wait, no, you have to save me.
Yes, run.
So as he kind of exclaims that, and you're kind of trying to shoo him off, the crocodile will look over and notice what you're doing.
At this point, I want to look around. I don't see anyone alive in this menagerie except for my friends in this crocodile and that guy who's running away right now, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Once I'm sure his back is to me and he's not looking, I'm going to pull out the falcon blade.
Okay. So the caretaker will kind of run off then, and then yeah, you can pull out the falcon blade when he's out of sight. But at that point, we're going to roll initiative.
Yes, we
Which-
are.
I think if I do these,
There is no combat encounter.
Oh, yeah.
I think I did that right. Yeah. Okay. Now there's a combat encounter.
All right. I get advantage for having this blade. Bam!
It's a pretty good advantage.
That
And
is.
when we roll the initiative, there's a button we're supposed to push on our keyboard, right?
If you hit C for your character sheet on the top right hand corner, it says like what your level is and proficiency, and right below that it says initiative.
Yeah, I know that. I'm saying
Oh.
were we supposed to click on our character first or thing? Or...
Oh, I didn't.
No, I just have to add you to the combat. Once you've been added to the combat, it'll track it.
Okay.
All right. So, the top of the order is actually Thotark.
Yeah,
Can
wow.
Ponsonby not have a surprise
Prize
attack?
round.
Yeah,
She
okay.
is
We'll give
going to try to
Ponsonby
cut-
the surprise round, yes.
Okay.
Not
The
really technically
spider.
a surprise round, but it's surprise action. Or-
Yeah. Okay.
It's weird now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It basically works the same way. Nobody else acts in the round, and then you get to act in the round.
Okay. All right. The spider pulls out an axe from I forgot how to do this. I have them targeted, but pulls out this hand axe.
In the spidery like legs, just
Out of the spider butt, the spider abdomen.
just
Yep, and
axe.
tries to cut off the tail.
Mm.
Was there, and also they're a spider, so they don't have great hand.
they don't have great hand-eye coordination.
They don't
They
have
don't have
great
great hand, just hand in general. They don't have thumbs, so it's hard to hold
They
that.
have too many eyes and not enough hands.
with its mandibles.
Mandibles, yeah.
Oh, unfortunately, that will miss.
All right. So the
All right.
axe drops into the water, and now Ponsonby doesn't have an axe.
I just want to point out, I'm not doing this to you.
Yeah,
I hear
yeah.
me.
No spider bee did that to themselves. So they can't catch it. What are they gonna do?
So back to the top of the order with Thotark, who apparently did not roll quite as well as Sett, but has a much better bonus.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I still really don't know what's going on.
I would say, yeah, you probably aren't too aware, but it definitely sounds like things have heated up. Like you hear a pretty big roar from the crocodile. So I'd say you at least are aware that something's going down.
So with 30 movement, would I be able to get here?
Yeah.
To the top of the ladder?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. All right. The trap's not there anymore, so well it is,
Yeah.
but it's set. Or it's gone off.
Sprung.
Hey, are y'all fighting that giant crocodile now?
Mhm.
I could get a good
Yeah.
look at it from here now. What? Okay. Is he hungry?
Of course I'm hungry.
Oh, you know what? I might be able to help with that. I'm going to cast Major Image. And the major image is going to be of a giant goat with wings flying over the pond.
A giant winged goat.
And the smell is of like fresh raw meat that's just like coming off of the flying, and it's out of his reach, so like hovering in the air.
Don't know his reach.
And the goat's like, oh no, this rain must be making me tired and giving me wings. I hope nobody eats all this meat all over my body. Ah!
Oh wow.
Uh,
So I'm doing that as a distraction to try and get him on the goat.
and how high up is it?
It's a 20-foot cube, like maybe 20 feet in the air.
Okay.
I don't know how big he is.
Like 20 feet above the surface of the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just flying around. Talking about his delicious goat meat.
Like you do.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So
That's it.
Sett.
If I go to the corner of that, am I close enough to attack him or not yet?
I would say that yeah, you'd be close enough to attack from that corner.
All right, so I'm at this corner then. I'm gonna attack this boy with this falcon blade, which should give it a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, it says usability. Okay, but all right, we're gonna do it. And then you gain advantage on initiative attacks, and I get advantage on attack rolls if my initiative is higher than the creature that I attack. So it was. So advantage. Does a 24 to hit?
It does hit.
And normal. So 5 slashing damage.
All right.
Does not seem like a lot of damage considering. Oh no. That should just be 5 with my bonus. Because I have 3 strength and then +2 from the sword.
I guess you didn't modify that, so we'll bump it another 2 because it just did the roll and the 3 from your strength.
Okay, is that what it was? I couldn't see the details on the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. So bump it another 2. Yep.
Okay. Alrighty, I will bump that another 2. And we're back. Hopefully all of those issues are now completely gone. So we will continue on. So, I believe Sett has made 1 attack so far.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do 1 more. I don't want to use the ability though. I just want to use the attack.
So what we may end up just needing to do is just make you a separate like attack action, like on your character that just includes the bonuses.
So I'm gonna use my great axe then, and just remember that it's +2 damage and +2 attack to the whatever I roll. Does that work?
Okay. Yeah, that works for now.
Okay. All right. So, and I get advantage with it. So that is a 13 to hit.
13 misses.
Yeah, it does. I just have like awkward standing on the edge of this pier trying to attack this crocodile.
Swinging down at it in the water.
Yeah, it might have went in the water a little bit, and I splashed. Like, oh shit! But that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. So that will bring us to Bibi.
Yeah.
All right.
No, we're using guiding bolt at level. Nope, level 2. Nope, level 3.
All right.
Standard roll. Level 3. Did it roll?
I don't think it did. Did you actually do the target?
Oh shit. Okay. That's so I have to shift click or
double right click.
Double right click and then
Yeah, there you go. That's a hit.
hell yeah. So it's taking a guiding bolt at level 3. And for the damage.
Damn.
It's a pretty good damage.
Yeah.
1 and 2 aren't great, but I think the rest balances it out pretty well.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So it's taking 23 points of damage. And then the next person has advantage.
All right. So it has taken 23 damage, and the next melee attack, isn't it? Or is it any attack?
Let's
Just
double
his attack.
check. I think it's any attack that happens to it. Make a range. And the next attack roll made against it. So I guess it has to be an attack roll. Yeah.
So yeah, any attack roll. The next attack roll made against it will be done so at advantage.
Slay.
Sweet. All right. Anything else?
No, can I move away?
You can.
Well, she's gonna move away eventually, and we're gonna end our turn.
Okay. I guess whenever you can, just go ahead and move.
Yeah, I got you.
So, it is now the crocodile's turn, and it is going to go ahead and try and bite at Sett.
Come at me, bro.
I'm in me, bro.
Crocodile. I don't think I want
That
that.
too.
And it will miss.
Oh.
And then it is going to actually swing its tail around, also to try and hit Sett.
All right. Getting wild.
This time it is a 25 to hit.
Ooh, that's a miss.
25 is a miss.
That hits. That hits.
All right. So it will do 16 bludgeoning damage.
All right. I have 10 temporary hit points. Let's see if it automatically. Do I need to take that off, or are you taking it off?
I should be able to, I think.
Ready?
Let's see. Minus 15.
Yeah, there we go. It worked just fine.
Yep.
Sweet.
Worked as expected.
Mm-hmm.
Love it when that happens. All right. And then you'll actually shift just a little bit closer up here too, as he's going. Not very far, but just a little bit. And then that will be his turn. So Ponsonby, Spider-Bee.
Because he didn't know you were there, Spider-Bee, because you dropped your axe and didn't do anything to him last time.
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
He was a little
You're so
preoccupied.
stealthy.
He didn't notice the axe just like appearing out of nowhere and dropping into the water.
The smell of that goat helped distract
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
from Spider
Which is perfect because Spider-Bee is going to use their web action, and they get advantage, correct?
Correct. Well, because this is an attack roll, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, web is an attack. So I have a +5. So the first one is 14 to hit. And then the second one, please, come on. Just web this damn crocodile. Is a 12 to hit. 14 to hit.
One hit.
The web.
Mm.
Oh.
All right. So the target is restrained by webbing. As an action, the restrained target can make a DC 12 check, bursting the webbing on a success. The webbing can also be attacked and destroyed, has an AC of 10, and vulnerability to fire, and immunity to bludgeoning, poison, and psychic.
And you said it impedes movement?
Yeah, they're restrained. They are now restrained.
I just want to double check really quick on the exact text of restrained. I think it just stops movement, but let's
That's
see.
fair.
Restrained. Speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and the creature has disadvantage on dex saving throws. So.
Cool. So I believe that is the spider's turn. I don't see anything where they can take more than one action, and that's Spider-Bee's turn.
Okay. So we go right back up to the top with Thotark.
All right. So I'm going to fly the goat down lower, like 10 feet away from him now. He's be like, "Oh, the alligator's all webbed. I don't have to worry about it as much. I can bring my smelly meats down closer to him."
Yes, I hear you, winged goat. I'll get to you in a second.
And I am going to That's all I'm gonna do. I don't really have
Sett.
anything else to do.
All right. I think I found a little bit of a workaround. So I'm going to try this. Attack with advantage. And that's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And the normal damage is, so that's going to be, it's still just 2 plus 3 again. That's the exact same damage. Let me roll damage again and see what happens.
Okay.
It's, yeah, normal is just 2 plus 3. Yeah, it's always 5. So I've got to do the, I got to do the damage with something else.
Why would it be doing that? Weird.
Do you know what the damage is on that Falcon Blade?
I think it's an 8. It should say in the item.
It doesn't say in the item.
It's a long sword.
It says it's a
which is
long
D8.
sword, a D8. So roll a D8 plus 2 plus 3. That's 8 points of damage for that first hit. And then for the second hit, I'm going to do the same thing. That's a 16 to hit.
That still hits.
All right. So roll D8 plus 2 plus 3. And 10 points of damage. So I'm just using the king's sword to just slash the shit out of this crocodile.
Right. And then let's see the second one. Yeah. Because it like for and I think because of the other rolling type, it didn't apply it automatically, but I've got it. Alrighty. Anything else?
No, that's that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Bibi.
Yes. All right. So I think I'm just going to keep on attacking like I was.
Mhm.
And so we're going to, no one's really been hurt. I think I heard 16 points of damage, but it was like, there was a lot of temporary bolts, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to go in for another guiding bolt, I think, actually. Level 2 this time. So let me attack. Oh wait, wrong button. Well, shit. Does a 12 hit?
Unfortunately, no. A 12 does not hit.
All right, cool. Well, then I missed.
Although, actually, one other thing that I'll remind you of. Did you roll that with advantage?
I did not. Okay, let me try it again.
What did the guiding bolt do the last time?
It gives advantage to the next attack against it, which, since other things have advantage right now anyway, it doesn't necessarily make a difference, but I will say Guiding Bolt's actually pretty decent damage itself.
23.
That hits.
All right. Oh, it says hits. All right, cool.
Yeah, I tried to have as much of the automation stuff through as possible, so when you target an NPC, it should automatically determine if it hits or not. Like if you cast a spell at it, it should automatically roll the save for it, and so on and so forth.
Well, I hit Miss Thing for 20 points of damage.
Yep, and it took those 20 points, and it is looking very bad off right now. Pretty bloody.
You just hear Bibi say, I'm sorry.
Ow, that hurt!
You could not eat okay.
All right. So let's see. The crocodile then, in some amount of desperation, is going to try to bite at Sett again. And I think I can do that. Maybe not. Maybe I have to do it from here. swear there was a way that I could do this, and I forgot what it was. There was supposed to be a way that I could just do like disadvantage or advantage. But I don't know. Anyway, I guess I will just roll it twice, and we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. So only an 11 to hit, which I'm pretty sure misses.
Yeah, that misses me for sure.
For sure. So then it will actually this time whip his tail out at the spider that was webbing him up. Spider bee. And it's going to be 12 to hit.
That hits. Oh, wait. Hold on. No, that does not hit.
Okay.
My giant spider.
All right. So he's kind of flailing around at this point and misses both of you pretty wildly. And we will move on to Ponsonby, Spider Bee.
All right. So Spider Bee is going to, I guess, can I, hold on, let me pick the right thing. I'm going to move up 5 feet to be within melee distance and is going to now bite. So that is a +5 to hit.
Okay.
Nat 20.
All right. Do it to it.
All right. So max damage, is that what we decided is max damage on crits? All right. So that would be 11 piercing damage. And they must make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Go ahead and mark the, or is the save for like partial damage or?
Yes.
Okay. Then I won't mark the damage just yet, just in case.
Well, no, the save, no. You do mark that damage. So the 11 damage is
so
automatic.
the 11 is separate from the save.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I will go ahead and mark it then. All right. And then you said it was a con saving throw?
DC 11.
That was not what I wanted to do.
Roll 3 dice for con saving throw.
I swear I didn't. I don't know why it did. I don't know why it rolled the third. Weird. But I'm just going to go with the first one that was displayed. So, in that case, it is going to be a failure.
Okay. So now you get poison damage, which is 2d8. Do I get max on that, or do I need to roll that? Since I rolled a crit.
I'd say with the poison is the poison is just part of the attack, right? Not like a crit only
so
thing.
To hit, I get, so the poison you get half damage on a hit.
Okay. Wait, half damage on a hit.
Half damage no matter what on a hit. If you save the con saving throw, you still get half the poison damage.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, in that case, I'd say since it's not like specific to the crit, I'd say it is included in the max damage.
All right, so then 16 poison damage.
Okay. And I think with poison, I think it technically happens at the beginning of their turn, isn't that right?
Yeah. If the poison damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, the target is stable but poisoned for 1 hour even after regaining hit points and is paralyzed while poisoned in this way.
I just want to look one thing up with that pretty quickly. Just, I mean, it'll be maybe semantic, but Let's. Okay. So it's interesting. So it's not. It's weird because it doesn't even like. It's just poison damage. It's not being poisoned.
Right. It's just it's poison damage, but if
Mhm.
it knocks you to 0,
If it
don't-
knocks you to 0, then you're considered poisoned for 1 hour.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, in that case, it does actually knock him to 0.
And they're paralyzed
Mhm.
for that hour.
So he will just kind of just fall still in the water there, kind of leaned up against the I guess feeding platform where Sett is standing.
And that is Spider-Bee's turn.
Alrighty. Well, unless y'all particularly want to go in rounds from here, I think we can probably exit rounds since you don't have any active combatants against you.
Yeah. I'll drop my major illusion. And I'll actually
you don't want to just keep it going.
no.
The
there's
the
no point.
Mr. Meeseeks goat.
I was trying to
Look at me, I'm really
distract him.
delicious.
Like I was trying to draw an attack away, but it would like get rid of it then. But that was my
And
goal.
I get your point, but seeing as he is actually somewhat intelligent, and by somewhat I just mean
Yeah.
an int of 10, I'd say that he could make that decision to be like, no, I'm going to focus on this guy that ticked me off
Just
first.
attacking me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to annoy him.
You don't have
But
to
yeah,
justify yourself
I'll
to
grab
him,
my
Richard.
rope.
And I would definitely
yeah,
say
we
that
don't
he
need
was
to try.
annoyed, to say the least.
Yeah. No, I was just letting y'all know like my intentions with that. But the rope, I'm gonna pull out the rope and like throw it down, like not let go of it, but like it's 50 feet of rope, so I'll like
Okay.
toss it down to Spider-Bee and on top of the crocodile.
Spider-Bee is going to try to start gnawing at the tail to cut the tail off and like ignore the rope because Spider-Bee wants this magic monstrosity crocodile tail.
That is a
Sett
very
will,
large nail.
clean off the king's blade and then wrap it back in its sheath and make sure it's tucked away and hidden, and then look around to make sure nobody else was around to see it.
Looking around, you don't see anybody. It looks like that caretaker that you released has run off.
Spider-Bee looks up at everybody else like, are you not going to help me with this or am I going to literally mandible this tail off?
Oh, I infer what Spider-Bee wants, and so I'll grab my hand axe out and jump down, like not all the way in the water, but like, you know, drag the crocodile over so I can start chopping at the back of the
Well,
tail.
yeah. That's why I threw the rope in to pull it in.
Oh, okay.
All right, so how long till I chop this tail off for Ponsonby?
I mean, I'd say it takes, you know, a good few swings, but not really a lot of time. Since you're not having to really like contend with it, you're just chopping it like you'd chop a log.
Also, as he's doing that, Ponsonby is going to take a spider hand and like try to stab it through the brain of this crocodile so it doesn't have to suffer while
Just reach that little spider handable like right into the
just to try to put it out of its misery so it doesn't have to feel this well.
kind of swirl it around in there a little bit.
No swirling. Just put it out of its misery.
Scrambled brains.
While I'm chopping, I'm like, we better not have to fight a triceratops. Just
For what it's worth, both your poking at its brain and the chopping of its tail, I would say, would take it into like death. Because even if it's like at 0, chopping its tail off is definitely going to cause damage,
Yeah.
and it would definitely be bleeding.
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't a monstrosity. It would have been cool to ride that as a mount into battle.
Well, I think he might have something to say about that. Not anymore, obviously, but
It wouldn't have been a big
become
deal if
friends
he
with
was cool, Richard, is what I said. We killed him because he wasn't cool.
come on, be cool.
Cool, dude.
Guy's got no chill.
Yeah, none at all.
I didn't get a chance to charm or suggestion him.
I know. Now I feel bad.
All right. I don't think we were doing anything.
Does it make you feel better if his alignment is chaotic evil?
No.
All right. So I get the tail off, and I'm like, all right, do you want me to hold on to this until you're less spidery?
Spider Bee looks at their butt and then looks at you and then shakes their head yes.
All right.
Because where else is a spider keeping stuff?
So I've been hauling around this small chest on my back with like harnessed, you know. So I take the harness off, I set it down, I open up this small chest, and I try putting the tail in there, and I throw out some other chunks of meat that are in there and flesh. Not a lot, still some in there. But then I get that tail in there as much as possible, and then I kind of latch it together as best I can, and put it back on my shoulder with the harness, and thumbs up to Ponsonby.
All right. So you have one dead giant crocodile here, a caretaker that has run off, and you don't see anything else alive around here.
Huh. Hey, so I think there's a mimic that got out, maybe some rust monsters got out. And yeah, there may be more than this crocodile in here that's dangerous. Unless the crocodile ate them all. But, man, guess we have to look around.
Where do we start?
I'll point in the direction where the mimic and the rust monster cages were.
All right. So does everybody want to go over there?
I'm going to fall back. I do not want to be anywhere near a rust monster. I will leave that to the people who aren't wearing any kind of armor or have metal weapons.
Probably a smart plan.
Yeah. I'm no good against rust monsters.
Yeah, I guess Ponsonby the spider will go towards it.
As well as Bibi.
Oh, as we're passing the triceratops enclosure, what do I see this door across the way?
Yeah, you'd be able to see that door.
Do I know what that is?
So you don't really know. It seems like it's some kind of like storage building that's just connected to the triceratops bin. Probably something like a sort of barn of sorts.
Okay, so if I look around here, do I see any humanoid tracks going towards that direction?
Give me a perception check.
That 20.
Oh, there it is.
All right. So, first things first, as you're looking around, you actually notice there seems to be another one of those traps right at your feet.
Oh! I think I stopped there.
So there's that. And looking around from where you stand, at least, you don't really see much. You do see what looks like probably some smaller tracks, but at this distance it's kind of hard to tell if they're humanoid or not, but absolutely not triceratops. They're way too small for that.
Huh. Yeah, how far away?
It does seem like they're mostly towards the door, back there at the south side of the enclosure.
Okay.
It seems like some of them maybe go off into the brush there.
Is it easy enough for me to point out the bear trap and get around it?
Oh yeah, certainly. I mean, if y'all really want, you could even like dismantle it. It wouldn't be necessarily hard to do, or like you can move it out of the way.
Well, I'll just
But-
grab a broken stick from the broken cage here, I guess, and I'll just
Yeah, that works.
stick it in there. Okay.
Yeah, you set it off, like it snaps shut on the stick and breaks it in half, and yeah, you can just move on.
Okay. I want to get closer to investigate those tracks.
Okay. So on a closer look, it does actually look like human tracks to you. Like somebody probably has been here, and probably recently, considering that with all of this rain, they probably would have washed away pretty quickly.
Okay, so fresh tracks. Hey, I found fresh tracks in here. There's a door.
I'll get it. All right, is it locked?
The door is not locked.
All right, I open it.
All right. So you open the door, you look inside. The barn is the storage barn, as it's called, actually does have like some small bales of hay, dry animal feed, and some boxes, some equipment for gardening and animal husbandry. And then it looks like at the very back of the barn, aside from a couple of double doors that you see there, there is also, it looks like maybe a small camp of sorts. Like it's got a bedroll, cooking appliances that are just kind of strewn out there a bit. But they're kind of like, just kind of there as if somebody probably has been sleeping here.
Narder, are you in there? I'll head back to the back area. Are these doors?
They are doors, yes.
All right. I'm going to try to open one.
They open.
All right. I'm going to go into the room. Narder. Oh, this is outside again.
So you don't hear any response. There doesn't seem to be anyone there in the building.
There's no one on the outside where we were or in the building.
And I think we can go ahead and take our final short break, and then we'll go on from there.
All right.
And
Narder.
we're back. And we're Narder.
And Narder.
So you look around, you don't really see anybody here calling out. You're not really getting any kind of response. It kind of seems like whoever was here might have left, vanished, hidden. Who knows?
Is there anything in this supply room that somebody could hide in?
I mean, there are definitely some crates large enough for people to hide in, but search through and you don't find anyone.
Okay.
He also had that make you not smell like anything dust. So maybe he can make himself invisible.
Yeah. Huh.
Actually, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Also, Spider Bee is going to like spider all over this area.
Ooh. I got a 16. Baby, where are you?
So
that. Go ahead.
Hmm?
My,
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's weird. My investigation, my dice roll showed 15, but then in the chat it's not 15.
So, and I don't know if this was the case. I didn't really look close enough, but I have noticed that for the visual effect of the dice, another die can come along and hit it, and it will like spin to something else,
Yeah.
but it doesn't actually affect what it rolled. So in cases like that, it will display something different than what it actually rolled,
Gotcha.
which is, I guess, a matter of perception. Like, on the one hand, like, no, they can't actually hit your die and mess up your roll. But
Mm,
on the other hand, it kind of sucks when it's like, oh yeah, I rolled really high, but then actually you didn't.
right. Yeah. Confusing. All right. We're good though. Go ahead.
All right. Anyway, so Thotark, when looking around trying to find someone that might be hidden, actually finds what looks to be like a note. That seems to be kind of a bit rambling. Like, it seems a bit like hasty in the way that it's written, and it just kind of reads, oh, I can't keep doing this. This is terrible. I can't believe. But I've got to find a way to save my father. But I mean, is it really worth it to be able to save someone if you have to sacrifice so many? But I just don't know. But I hope whoever may find this can forgive my transgressions.
Oh man, I hope that alligator wasn't their father. Crocodile.
We're still missing one of the triceratops.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand the letter off to whoever will take it, because I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to make of this.
No.
I guess I'll read it out loud too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Spider-Bee can't communicate anything,
Yeah.
but yeah, Spider-Bee wouldn't know what to think of it other than, oh, I hope that crocodile wasn't their father, and also it's probably that scaredy cat zookeeper person that ran away. Right? Who else sleeps at a zoo?
Richard, is there any possible way that I can like roll history check and see that like maybe we heard something in the past, or maybe make a connection?
Sure.
Okay. Mostly because we're all lost.
No, that's totally fine. I mean, at a certain point, I'm trying to wrap things around for you, but trying to find a way to do so. So yeah, let's go for it.
One to history. We're gonna do our things happen. Okay, things happen.
True.
All right. Where do y'all want to go from here?
Just a quick aside, just to maybe try and help wrap this around a bit. Could I maybe Thotark or Sett roll me some type of a knowledge, be that history or whatever have you?
Not good at it. Oh, 19.
Okay,
That one.
so Thotark, you kind of remember, like, from coming to the menagerie before, that you seem to recall like an older caretaker that kind of worked with the crocodiles a lot, and you do recall that he also had a son that was also a caretaker. You think that their last name was something like Soothis, Soothis. Soothis. Yeah, and you seem to recall that the son worked with the triceratopses, mainly.
Mhm.
So it could be possibly related to all of that.
Okay. And his father was took care of the crocodiles.
Mhm.
So that letter was about Soothis.
I think I let him escape.
Yeah, so I think you said there was because I never saw the guy in the cage, did I? Yeah, I don't think I ever did.
You would have.
I
at
might have
least
saw him
seen-
running away.
You would have at least seen him running away.
Yeah. But like I think this letter
I
has
think
to
when
do
you
with
got
it.
there, you'd have seen Sett taking him out of the cage when you got there. I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think the father in this is referring to the guy that was in the crocodile cage that you let go, maybe. Soothis. Yeah, I think their name was Soothis.
Is Richard, can you tell me, is
Mhm.
Adam's thought on that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know how this gets us. What's that guy's name? Tick? Nardic?
Narder Tick.
Narder.
Tick? Doesn't get us closer to that, I don't think. Unless, no, because it was Soothis. I don't know what's going on.
A lot of stuff.
I'm going to point, I think there's rust monsters got out over there. That's all I know right now.
Okay. Well, with that confusion, only slightly less confusing. I think we can go ahead and call this a session.
Can I do one thing?
Absolutely.
Ponsonby will get out of spider form, and Ponsonby has surely visited this place many times as a purveyor of monstrosities, so
Makes sense.
they would probably have a relationship or some type of, acquaintance at least with the Sues.
Mm-hmm.
So can I roll for history?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm going to use my Cardic and have an at 20.
Okay. So you know pretty much all of the same kind of things. As far as like your knowledge of them, like your interactions with them, like you're not really sure what would have happened, but you figure that if they had found each other, like if he was able to find a way to get his father freed, and especially with everything going on, they probably wouldn't really stick around here for very long. And based on the fact that you haven't seen another triceratops around here as of yet, it's possible they took the triceratops somehow, but you're really not sure how.
Okay, so listen, you freed the dad, and the son definitely would have taken the other triceratops and like escaped, right? They're pretty cowardly, and I mean, I get it, that's his dad, but obviously he couldn't save him, so that's what that note was about. So yeah, that dad really fucked up that crocodile that we now have the tail of, and I can take that tail now. Sett, thank you very much. I really appreciate you holding on to that for me. I'm still a little offended that you didn't take my gift of the owlbear plushie, but neither here nor there. I will just keep it myself. So yeah.
It was a gift? I thought you wanted me to pay the guy.
You thought I wanted you to pay an owlbear plushie.
Well, he was in the booth.
He was in the little ticket thing, like a gift. You're supposed to take it for... Anyway, who cares? It's not for you anymore. It's mine. I'm keeping it. And, yeah. I guess if we can ask around about the triceratops, but really, who cares about these people? Let them go live their lives, I guess. We saved the dad. You know, it
If
is
the
what it is.
rain made a really big crocodile, maybe it made a really big triceratops too.
Well, more room for them to ride it, I guess.
They're vegetarians. It's fine.
Triceratopses?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good for, yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. So, I mean, c'est la vie, I guess. But I guess, should we deal with the rust monsters, or do we need to, we really need to find this Narder tick guy. So,
Yeah.
or somebody who's alive, who is alive, they can tell us if they see Narder tick. Because what else are we doing here if not finding this dude?
Oh.
Okay, that's it.
All right.
I didn't get to talk all session. So the spider.
Gotta get it in now. All right. And so yeah, with that, we'll go ahead and close out this session. So let me actually pull up my notes again because it has been a while. And so I guess first of all, let's go ahead and just debrief, talk, just how the session went, anything you think, feel, want to ask about that I may or may not be able to tell you.
I mean, I feel like it was a pretty straightforward session. Like, the neighbor was there. We went to the house. People who were not me got good rolls throughout the whole session. So, like,
I mean, you still had some decent rolls too.
Yeah, no, the guy in the cage didn't know, the Soothis in the cage didn't know who Narder was. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe the rust monsters will know something.
We should go ask them. I'm sure that they will be able to part with some information for some nice metal.
Maybe they're sentient and giant too.
Maybe.
I mean, we only have like one more area to look at inside the zoo, so I'm pretty confident that we're going to get some answers.
There are aside like
early.
of things that you haven't really even looked at. There's kind of like two small areas, like one really small area and one sort of small area that you haven't looked at all.
Where do they hide a triceratops? Like, who steals a triceratops and just gets away with it?
You know, that's a great question.
I mean, probably a zookeeper that's working in a zoo where everybody else is murdered.
Yeah. So they got the triceratops out, locked the gate. Well, they also had to have like laid bear traps out to protect the dad in the cage. Like, where the placement for those was like set up for like things getting to the
And how
dad.
is this connected to Narder? Why is there zoo poop at Narder's house?
Fair question.
It all goes back to the poop.
Yeah.
It's always the poop.
We need to start inspecting poop in pens.
That pen poop.
Pen poop.
That's all I had. I'm finished.
So why don't we go ahead and open up to questions from Twitch, if there are any.
No, we don't. Questions from chat.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward session,
Yeah,
unless somebody else
it's
puts
pretty-
in the other.
I mean, that's true.
So
And
was my
hopefully we
guess
will remain back for a while. Like, hopefully we'll be back on schedule so we can kind of keep this going for a bit instead of having large breaks again.
Yeah. So like, I don't see us going back to the the place with the vines and the people that were strangled and squeezed and popped. Was it the plant life that killed them? Was I
so
a good
I
guess, or
mean,
is it something you can't say?
I feel like it's pretty safe to say that y'all have no plans on going back in there for any reason.
Yeah, no.
So what it is that some of the vegetation there in the cursed rains has actually turned into a shambling mound.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah. I just backed up. Like I just got those vibes that like it was the plants that did it. So I was like, no.
Yeah, if you had stepped into the greenhouse, like it would have attacked.
Yeah.
Yep. I was like, I don't need no plants. Let's go see what's happening with this dinosaur.
Yeah.
Lindsay said that she got to save a leg.
That
So,
she did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Lindsay.
you.
Thank you. save
Yeah,
Thotark's leg.
Uh-huh.
specifically.
I am definitely thankful.
Well, and the good news, even if you had got trapped by it, you could have just disintegrated it and been out instead of having to go through the like strength checks to try and open it.
Yeah. Now I don't know if would it be considered tiny?
The trap
Size of it? Yeah.
I mean,
would it be
I'd
small?
say I think tiny is probably about right.
Okay.
Like I think small is
Yeah, I
just a
would've been
little
able
bit
to-
too big.
I would have been able to get rid of it with that, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, it's maybe something that would be like in between tiny and small, but I think it's closer to tiny
Yeah.
because small is actually kind of large. Like when you're talking about
Mm.
objects.
Yeah.
And
You
whenever
could squeeze
I,
through a small door.
Yeah.
yeah, and it's like as I level up, which I haven't gotten an increase yet, but at 6th level it increases. I think. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I was looking at the wrong thing. But yeah.
Yeah, no problem. All right. So, we'd like to give a big thanks to Elderbrain for writing this campaign and offering us the chance to play it for you, all of you. You can find all of our stuff for Creative Typo at creativetypo.com. We have a number of actual plays that we do, as well as some audio dramas that we're working on. You can actually find all of that, links to all of our social media and all of the podcatchers that you can listen to our stuff on at that website. Again, creativetypo.com. Thank you to Tisha and Jonathan for joining us from Roll Gay Roleplay. And if you would like to go ahead and give a plug.
Yeah, check out Roll Gay Roleplay at rollgayroleplay.com. It's roll as in throwing dice roll for the first roll. Second roll is roleplay. So
All right. Big thank you to Mead, who is our executive producer through Patreon.
Thank you, Mead.
Very big thank you.
Thank you.
thanks,
And-
Pete.
And another big thank you to Sarah, our actual producer on this stream, who keeps us in line, tells us when we're supposed to do breaks, and in a case like this, helps save the stream, which was struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank
And
you.
also laughs at our camera malfunctions.
And also laughs in our ears all the time, where you might not be able to hear it, but we certainly do. So I think for right now, are we all good for 2 weeks from today, which would be the 22nd?
Yes.
Yeah.
The day
I
before
am.
Thanksgiving.
The day before Thanksgiving.
Is there any reason somebody is not good on the day before Thanksgiving?
No, it's like the perfect day for me. Don't have
Okay.
to sleep.
All right, sounds good. I will actually be off of work, so I will be super ready.
Yes.
All
Nice.
right.
So, yes, the next stream will be November the 22nd, the day before Thanksgiving. All right.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everybody, for
Thank you.
watching and/or listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.